Yo, welcome back to Stop the Foolishness. This is episode 95, baby.
Damn, 95.
95.
Well, I guess
big
I
95.
So yeah, it's like
difficulty.
You know, this nigga here, you know, we finally got his shit together, and cuz it's back, y'all. Finally on the pod. You know, when you miss 2 episodes, it seems like a long time. You know,
I know.
It really does. Yeah.
Since then, you missed like 3. You missed like 3 or 4, right?
Huh?
You missed like 3 or 4, didn't you?
Oh, when I was
at least a month, right? Yeah, at least a month. Yeah. The show must go on, though, as they say. Show must go on. You know what I'm saying? Shit got to get put out. With that being said, though, happy Father's Day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my daddies.
Father's Day.
Round of applause to us too, man. You know what I'm saying? Out here doing big things. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of y'all taking care of your kids. And you motherfuckers that only see your kids once a year, don't you dare celebrate today, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You niggas that call your kid every other 6 months, don't you dare celebrate today. You sorry son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry son of a bitch.
You know?
Like, this day is not for you.
This day is not for you, my nigga.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's your fault that like...
Just because you shot out the club and didn't miss don't mean that makes it Happy Father's Day.
It's your fault. It's so hard for us to really celebrate this day. Women be complaining all the goddamn time and shit. We ain't trying to hear that shit. This shit is about us, okay? About us taking care of our kids, goddamn it. Speaking of that, happy birthday, sis. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Now, quick question. Are you applying for your AARP membership this year?
Wow.
Damn.
Quick question. Right? Quick question. Just asking.
You didn't realize, hold on, no. I need people to understand this. Y'all do realize these 2 niggas on this podcast is literally right behind me.
Huh?
Like,
yeah, but y'all got y'all got like bad knees and shit. Y'all got like bad knees and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all progressing way.
Knees, man. I was like squatting the other day. And I was like, yo, I gotta get some knee braces.
Y'all so old, nigga.
I can't do this no more.
Y'all so old. You wanna know why? It's cause I believe my knees ain't bad because I've had to walk around all goddamn time. Like I think if you don't use them motherfuckers, they deteriorate quicker. That's what I'm starting to think. Cause I'm like, why all y'all got bad knees? Trish got bad knees. I'm like, baby, you ain't had to stand on your feet on any job ever. How are your knees bad? What do you do with them? Them hoes should be brand spanking new, baby. You know what I'm saying? That should be spring fucking chicken around this hoe. You supposed to have mega knees. Like, how you don't have good knees, my nigga? But pause real quick. Cause we gotta switch to something. I gotta show everybody this.
Oh my God.
Y'all, what the fuck is this? What the hell is going on here, sis? Explain this bullshit. Okay. Explain this shit. Oh my God. Hell no.
It's gonna start constricting soon.
It's gonna start constricting soon. Oh no, we can't. Oh no, we can't watch. We can't watch this almost die. We can't watch it almost die. What the hell? Man. All right, so here's my issue, y'all. Let me close up out of this thing over here real quick. Get back over here. All right, let me explain something to y'all. Okay. Today is not only Father's Day, but today is also Juneteenth, okay? Today is considered a second Independence Day because it is the day where the last of the unfree slaves found out, June 19th of 1865, that, guess what? You no longer have to be a slave. And they did not go through all of that shit for sis to willingly put a big-ass snake around her motherfucking neck. You know what I'm saying? And come this close to death. Okay.
That's why they did it. That's why they did it. So we can have the opportunity then.
Oh, no. They did not. No, fuck all that. They did not do that shit for you to do that foolishness, okay? All right. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? That's some white people shit. All right. You do that shit in July and forward. You don't do that shit in the month of June. Especially not the day before Juneteenth. Find another day. February, all of February, and then the weekend of Juneteenth, you don't do goofy shit. Okay, you do that shit next year.
It was 2 brothers.
I saw the hand. I saw the fucking hand when he grabbed the snake. I was all like, so it's a nigga that got this.
Yeah, they had 2 of them. It was 2 snakes. and both black dudes had their own snake.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't trust that shit.
It was black business owned.
Hear me out here. Hey,
did good.
Shout out. Okay, all right, I give you that. All right, putting money back into the black community. Here's my thing though. I'm gonna be dead ass. I feel like I would trust a white person with the snake more than I would trust a brother. Let me explain to you why. Okay. That ain't something black people used to. White people used to doing shit like that. Okay. So shit go south quick. I feel like the white man might know what to do. A nigga probably just trying to get his hands onto this business and market at the time. So I like, nigga, this motherfucker here to choking me. Do you know what to do? Cause you got me fucked up, nigga.
Do you know what?
That is crazy.
Dead ass.
Oh shit.
That's dope though. I'm glad
okay.
you did that.
Yeah. Shout out to sis. You know what I'm saying? That's you wild for that one. All right though.
I will like to say, hold on, real quick. Okay, I got two things really quick. I would like to say I'm sorry to Ash. I thought her birthday was on the 20th. And I'm like, hold on, everybody say happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go look back and I was like, oh, it is the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh snap.
Mm-hmm.
I got you mixed up with another cousin of mine on the other side whose birthday is June 20th. So yeah. Okay. So my apologies on that because I was like, oh shit, it was her birthday. Yeah, I was looking that shit up. And I was like, wait a minute, I thought it was tomorrow. What's going on?
You niggas.
Yeah, I wonder why you were so quiet.
Yo, for real. I thought it was tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Yo, ain't no thing.
It's all good.
At y'all age, you know, shit just starts to blend together. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Again, and I got one other shout out I want to make. I want to say happy Father's Day to my three closest friends, Chris Brown, Drizzy, and Kanye West.
We mute him now.
I muted that nigga. I muted him.
Yeah, like, all right. Can we mute him now?
You got me fucked up.
Because we're not going to do this.
How dare this nigga get on here? They say it's three closest friends.
Shout out to my
yo, this nigga here, dog. We gonna interrupt that shit. Fuck no. Cause it's a fraud, dog. Cause it's a fraud.
Oh my God. Hey, but so serious. Like I'm real thinking he about to talk about some friends. He said Chris Brown.
But before you give me that goofy shit, okay, let me ask you though, the new album though, how you feeling it?
I like it. I really like it. You know, so I
started off liking it.
So I saw what Ash had posted. What's in that one person said, "Oh, he finally missed blah blah blah." So like when I had saw that, I was honestly like, you know what? I mean, there does come a time. Some of my favorite artists, like I'm like, yo, like okay, this album is not hitting on nothing or whatever. So I mean, it happens. So going into it, I was all like, you know, going into it, I was all like, damn, is this the album that Drake finally just falls completely off the, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm listening to it, I'm like, this shit is great. Honestly, I like the back half more than the front half. I like the back half more than the front half of the album.
And it's crazy because actually, the further I got into it, the less I liked it. Like
really? I liked it more towards the end. Yeah, I liked it more towards the end.
The second track, I didn't care for. But then after that, I was like, okay, all right, okay, I can get jiggy with this. But then I was like, then after that, I started going through the rest of it. I was all like, nah, man. So here's the thing. Here's what I think. And this is my God's honest truth. Okay.
And I mean, that wasn't even an album. Wasn't it like a mixtape type of thing or whatever? That wasn't an album.
I know. So I don't know. So album.
I think it's one of the things he just drops. Like I'm about to say, how like Scary Hours was.
I'm about to say, and at this point, like if you're a major artist, unless you specifically say that whole mixtape, that whole an album, because if it's on Apple Music, it's an album. I will say this, man, and you know, I may be overshooting here, but my homie, he thought that this is Drake's take on trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the bag through creating a dancing album, because, you know, getting that shit to stream through like TikTok and shit, right? That's what niggas like to do, like dance TikTok. And we got into a major argument like a while back after our episode where we did, you know what I'm saying, our top, you know what I'm saying, where we went through like the XXL mag, like rap list or whatever, like, you know, and then you finally list the GOAT. And he was all like, nah, dog, it's definitely debatable. Drake is the GOAT. And I tried to tell him, no, his albums don't really hold weight to Kanye. I mean, like, if we just being honest, I do think that like he's kind of gave up on chasing that. Like at this point, like with this, whatever it is right here, I don't think, and with the failure of CLB, I think like now he's starting a trend too, where like artists are going to chase like these shorts where they're trying to get these streams over like music to get people to dance to. I don't know. And I could be overreaching here, but I don't know how well this is going to be for like future of music. You know what I'm saying? Because remember when mumble rappers started doing that thing, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody wanted to be a mumble rapper, and that was all we heard for like 3 or 4 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying we got to tread lightly here. Now the album is cool, but like we need to also let the nigga know, like, no, nigga, next year you owe us a real album. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think.
And I think he
like,
will. Like, you know, like I think Certified Lover Boy was like his album because
it was
because he has more publicity when it's like an album release.
Yeah.
He'll have like billboards up, stuff like that.
Okay.
So Certified Lover Boy was you know what I'm saying, was that. This right here, what he just dropped to me was just like when he just dropped Scary Hours and stuff like that, where he'll just drop music that he probably just does. Okay. And obviously he probably feels like it's not album worthy or to make a compilation of for an album. So then he just drops some music, you know?
Okay, all right, yeah. I'm just saying,
which I can appreciate. I'm just like, hey, anytime I can hear Drake or whatever and stuff, you know, drop new music is cool to me, whether it's an album or a mixtape, LP, whatever they call them. But yeah,
I was gonna say I definitely didn't hate it. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that the further I got toward the end, the less I liked it, and I was like, I probably won't jam this all the time because this is obviously meant for niggas to like, I don't know, be by a poolside or some shit, or just be like dancing to the shit. So so this is what it's for. So in which case, you know, I get it. You know, it is what it is. I'm just saying, tread lightly, my nigga. Like you this ain't why you became the nigga you is.
Tread lightly, my nigga.
Don't think that like we gonna accept this shit every time you drop it down. Like, let's get back to the real shit. Okay, all right, cool.
I think Chris Brown's album's gonna be dope too. This new one coming out because I just heard.
Yeah, he hasn't dropped music in a while, so
he's got one song that he dropped with WizKid called "Call Me Every Day," bruh.
Oh, I know that's fire.
The Afro beats on that, bruh.
I hope it's good because
okay,
that Young Thug collaboration wasn't.
I didn't really like that. My brother loved that shit. I hated it.
I didn't hated it, dog. I skip every song except for the one that get played on the radio. I skip every fucking track.
My brother swears by that shit. I was like, I ain't like that shit at all.
That shit is garbage, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Garbage.
It's garbage. Okay, so one can
honestly, when that shit dropped, I had called Breezy and I told him, and I was just like, bro, that's not it. Like, that's not it.
So
I gotta find a quicker way to mute him.
Seriously. So on to the next story.
All right. Well,
Artest is delusional.
Well, welcome back to Stop the Foolishness, y'all. Where every week we bring to you the most foolish stories from past week, and like what every week, this week did not disappoint. Before we get into anything major, though, do we have any life updates? Anything going on?
Nope, no, I'm good. So had a great birthday. Good week. Yeah. I'm Gucci over here.
Okay, cool. Cause how was Mexico?
Mexico is great. I would like to say shout out to one of my best friends, Elzar Torino. He just got married to the love of his life. Beautiful beachside wedding. Man, he did it big, man. It was at this big old mansion by the beach, like in Cancun, Mexico. Yeah. So man, shout out to him. But no, it was fun, man. I got to ride jet skis for the first time. Always wanted to do that. So did that. We went to like this adventure park that I thought was going to be like some excursion that we were going to do, but it actually was like a Disney World of like adventure stuff. So like zip lining and underwater cave junk and just all type of stuff. But it was an amazing time. Food was great. All-inclusive resort. So liquor was galore. So yeah, man, I had a great time. And sorry I missed you guys last week. I had brought my computer. I brought all my stuff to Cancun, Mexico. But that was the problem because my computer got banged up. Because I decided to put it under the plane.
This nigga here don't understand for the life of me why you do something like that. But again, it's cuz. Okay. All right. Y'all got nothing.
So yeah, great time though.
Okay, that's what's up. I got nothing major going on. Y'all just still over here, just living it up. life doing what I do. All right. So with that being said, though, you can reach out to us at, so we actually moved, y'all. We're no longer at just www.stopthefoolishness.podcast.com. Switch to podpage.com/stopthefoolishness. So y'all can reach out to us there. Also, make sure you like and subscribe, rate the video. Also, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our still unpaid sponsor, Miss Toya's Gift of Soul.
Hey, Chef Toya here, owner and head chef with Toya's Gift of Soul, located in Arlington, Texas. We are your one-stop shop to satisfy your soul. We specialize in oxtails, wings, seafood, and much more. We offer very affordable prices. We cater, meal prep, and we'll even handle your weekly night meals. We will also travel. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Toya's Gift of Soul. Contact me, 469-849-2521, and let Toya's Gift of Soul feed your soul.
All right, y'all know what it is. If y'all in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, any of those surrounding metropolitans, go ahead and hit up Miss Toya's Gift of Soul and let her food feed your soul. All right, let's go ahead and get into it early here, y'all. Let's pull up this first one here. So this is a I don't even know how to explain this. This comes by way of KNBC 9 ABC. This shit says Alaska school children were served floor sealant instead of milk at a child care program, school district says. Says 12 elementary school children drank floor sealant before believing it was milk after it was served to students at a child care program in Juneau, Alaska on Tuesday, according to the school district. Students in a summer care program at don't know how to say that shit, elementary school, began complaining that the milk they were served as part of the program's breakfast tasted bad and was burning their mouths and throat. Juneau School District said in a statement Wednesday. The breakfast was served onto trays by an outside contractor, Nano Management Services, at about 8:45 p.m. on Tuesday, and the children brought their trays to a cafeteria table to eat, the district statement said. After the children complained about the burning sensation, school district and Nana staff immediately followed up by smelling, tasting the milk, and looking at the container label. The statement said it was found that the milk served was actually a floor sealant resembling liquid milk. Staff immediately directed students to stop consuming the substance and removed it. Okay, we gotta redress this.
I don't get how you mix that up, because I'm thinking of floor sealant being like a thick substance, kind of like paint. Where if you're pouring it, it's not pouring out like runny like milk. Like this stuff is dripping out slower. So like how are you pouring this into bottles?
Even if it was milk, like if it's pouring out that slow, damn, is this expired? Like it would make you question something.
But again, it says right here that immediately followed up by smelling, tasting the milk, and looking at the container / label. So this shit wasn't like poured. It was like in the container that like they knew, because if you just pour it, right, they have no idea what it is. It could be glue. It could be floor sealant. It could be fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, some acetone substance or some shit. It could be anything. They know it's floor sealant because it was in a package that was labeled floor sealant.
Floor sealant.
So what high coked up or meth head server decided to serve floor sealant to students? Okay. Because just the conversation of whatchamacallit, the floor sealant was served instead of childcare is like, instead of milk, it's like, how do you make that mistake? You know what I'm saying? Like that. Why is floor sealant next to milk? You know what I'm saying?
In the first place, there it is.
Exactly.
Why is it even next to each other?
Okay. That don't really seem like a mistake. You know what I'm saying? That don't really seem like something that's done on accident. Though, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is absolutely some special people in this world, but that don't really seem like a mistake.
That special?
Yeah.
Nothing surprises me at this point. I mean, we just had a person go shoot up an elementary school. So,
okay. Yeah,
nothing,
right.
You know, I mean, when you got that happening, it's almost like nothing like surprises me. So
that's a valid point. Yeah, you know, we can't put nothing past anybody. All right, let's get to this next one here, because this shit is borderline my irk of the week. But
who you telling?
So Lizzo has found herself into some recent controversy because the word spaz, S-P-A-Z, is now supposedly a derogatory term. Do y'all know what it's supposed to mean now?
Listen, Okay,
Is
after I read
that
this,
mean like a retard or something? Like
in the UK, it's offensive to those who are disabled. Oh, okay.
But this is what I'm trying to say, and this is my issue with this. I get that in the UK, but they have to understand Lizzo grew up in the US. The way I've always known Spaz is like wilding out, going crazy, don't spaz out, you know, in a joking kind of way. How is she to know in the UK it means what they say it means?
Niggas been saying spaz forever. Like, why now?
Exactly.
Why
my point exactly. Why now?
My question is when did this become a derogatory term? That's my question. All right. And I don't give a fuck enough to go look up the history on that shit to the UK because one, I don't fucking live there. And two, y'all are bugging. So in which case, you know, but again, man, this is where, you know, this is the consequence of certain things, right? Because I feel like, and y'all know me, I get on shit all the time, but niggas be bugging sometimes, man. And this is just another example of where it's like, come on, man. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, we've been saying it's like, first off, I would have never even known this was a derogatory term until, like, obviously we learned it now, right? So again, kind of understand that, but is it a major one? Because like I said, again, people have been saying spaz. I don't know how many songs even got spaz in it. I'm sure there's been a song released every year by a major artist that has had spaz in it. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So it's like, when the fuck did this become like a derogatory term? Because I just feel like somebody just woke up one day and realized that, like, you know what? I haven't gone viral. Let me find the way to go viral and just pick Lizzo's song and start making a big deal out of it. Like, bro, like what? Like, I promise, it's like, I know for a fact there's been a song every year that has had spaz in it. And it's like, what the fuck are we talking about here, y'all? Okay? All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get into these irks of the week. Cuz you're up first. You've been missing. So get y'all ass on here.
I would say my irk is myself and
oh god,
kind of you know,
here we go. All right,
I already
everybody strap in.
I already kind of said it. Me just not realizing, like, okay, this whole thing with my computer. So I don't usually put stuff under, you know what I'm saying, under the plane. I usually like just carry my stuff, whatever.
Yeah, nigga.
So my girl, so my girl that I went with, she decides that she wants to bring this big ass luggage. So I'm like, okay, so we got to put it on the under. So she's putting that under. I'm like, well, I might as well just put my bag under. So I ended up just putting my bag under, and that's how it got there. But I'm not really realizing that, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, these airports are like really rough on luggages. And I thought I coded because whether I put it on the under or not, I always just put my laptop like coated around like clothes or something, or I have it on my backpack or something. And so I thought, you know, I mean, even so, I thought I padded it good enough. And yeah, when I got to Mexico, my computer basically was making this loud ass noise, and yeah, just wouldn't come on. So yeah, so I want to say my irk is me, because I wasn't smart enough to think like, yeah, maybe I should just carry this and not put my laptop on the underneath.
One would question the motive here, because again, nigga, that is kind of the thing, man. Also, luggage gets lost all the time. So, you know,
so not only you risk breaking it, you risk losing it.
Risk losing that motherfucking nigga. Like, there's a 10% chance that you may not find your luggage. Okay, so then you'd have been shut out of luck, and your laptop is not the thing that you want to lose, you know? Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
But, you know, because we talked about this extensively last week. Hopefully you've learned your lesson. You know, one would hope.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again.
Like I said, I never even used like the, you know what I'm saying, the baggage claim stuff. I never used like that. I always carry my stuff. So, okay. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right, sis. All right, cool. Sis, let's go ahead and get into your irk of the week.
So my irk is our Uber driver yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Really sweet guy. He I had him pick us up from the hotel to go to the restaurant, and then of course we walked the rest of the night because everything was so close by. But yeah, he dropped us off down the street from where we were supposed to. Yeah, didn't take us to our location.
Okay.
How far was it?
So we don't have to walk anyway.
Oh, damn. I was gonna say, to a certain extent, that Uber shit be fucking up sometimes though, because like,
Yeah.
I've had to change shit like in the app because I realized that like where that motherfucker was taking me to was not the address or not the location that like I was trying to get to. So it may not necessarily be his fault because they literally stop where that motherfucking app tell them to stop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Really?
So yeah, your beef is probably with Uber, not so much your Uber driver.
Oh, I gotcha.
Maybe.
Because I mean, me not paying attention, you know, like we hear, I'm like, oh, okay, bet we jump out the car, and I'm looking like, well, this don't look like the Brazilian steakhouse that we were going to. And it was the Hyatt hotel. So we're thinking, okay, maybe it's on the inside, and that wasn't the case. So then I had to Google map it. I was like, oh, it's down the street, you know, 4 blocks up this way. Okay.
How far away did he drive? Oh, it was 4 blocks away?
No, I would say like more like 3 blocks away. Yeah. Like it was on the same street. It's just
how many minutes?
The opposite end. Yeah. It was just
about a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
A 10-minute walk. Shit, ain't bad. It's hot as fuck in Austin. It's hot as shit in Houston. I mean Texas. Shit, there's more than a minute walk. It's bad to me, nigga. I want to be dropped off right next to the AC, my nigga.
Right next.
Don't drop me off.
After that, everything was Gucci. So.
Okay. All right, cool. Did y'all go to the club? What color did you go to, sis?
See, I went to many different ones. So,
nice.
Alex.
Oh, okay.
Different Alex, he was making sure everybody knew it was my birthday, so I had free drinks all night.
So shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy.
We literally went like, we're just going, we went into this one, went into the next one, then went into the next one. So we just going down 6th Street. Whatever was catching our eye, we went.
Okay. Nice. All right. Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
All right.
And so we went there, and after hanging there for a while, Alex never been down in that area, so we went with him to the gay side so he can check out that area. So I took some pictures with some drag queens, so that was pretty cool. And that was about it. We had a good time.
Gay.
Yo, gay clubs be the best. I ain't gonna lie. Gay clubs be the best. I say gay clubs.
They are a great time.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. I'm sure they are. Listen, man, people be having problems. Listen, man, I get tired of talking about this, man. Look, gay people are just regular people who like the same sex, bro. Like, I don't see why like people be bugging. Now, I don't know if I'm comfortable enough to go to a gay club, but with that being said, though, I'm sure that they are the life of the party, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure.
So I'm like, why y'all be bothering these? Cool as shit. Like, stop it.
Yeah. Stop. So in which case, no, that's lit though. Okay. All right, sis. Cool. Let's go and get to my irk. I ain't really got an irk, but I do have a message. So this is my yearly reminder that you bitter, distraught, emotionally disturbed women out here that would like to take today to celebrate the fact that you chose a bad father to father your child. I don't need y'all to bottle that shit up, pocket it, and take that shit to therapy with you, because today is not the day for me to hear your bullshit. All right, you can start tomorrow. You could have started yesterday, but today ain't the day. All right, cool.
Today ain't the day.
All right, that's all I'm saying. That's it. You know, I ain't got nothing against you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? You wish you had made better decisions. And then to some people, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You probably did get truly hoodwinked, because there's some niggas out here that, you know, they pretty good at being a con artist. But the vast majority of y'all knew that motherfucker wasn't shit. Okay, then you ended up with shitty results, and now you mad today. Okay, so that's it. All right, let's keep it pushing.
It's called accountability.
You know, you might want to look into it. This right here, though, I want to talk about this here for a second, because again, this is the reason as to why I say that, you know, everybody really ain't smart, man. It says this Ohio woman was arrested for stealing an identity of a dead baby. Okay, baby. All right, so let's start off with let's run down this list here. A dead baby. Okay, she allegedly used the identity to get a passport, a student pilot license, a flight attendant job, and $1.5 million in a PPP loan. It says the U.S. Attorney Office arrested a Columbus woman in Utah who said has been using a stolen ID for nearly 20 years. Oh, okay, so it was over 20 years. All right, that might make sense. Ava Missildine?
But still, that's even worse. Nobody found this out in 20 years?
Nigga, it's amazing.
Look what happens when you get greedy. It catches up with you.
49. Oh, well, I mean, con artists are always going to get caught. But 49 was arrested on federal charges related to stealing the identity of a baby who died as an infant. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, the woman allegedly used the infant's identity to obtain a passport, a student pilot license, a job as a flight attendant, admission into the Ohio State University, and pandemic relief loans. She has been charged with passport fraud, social security number fraud, aggravated identity theft, and fraud in connection with an emergency. According to court documents, Missildine was like that, stole the identity of a baby who died in 1979 and is buried in a Columbus cemetery. In 2003, she used the stolen identity to apply for an Ohio ID, social security card, and a driver's license. So this is why I keep trying to explain to y'all, man, the government sucks. Okay. They're not good at what they do. All right. So this is another reason why I don't think that they should be in charge of child support payments or child support of any kind. Because again, when you're incompetent as we can see, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't really be in charge of much. And if we wonder why the world is so fucked up, right? We rely on these motherfuckers for almost every social dynamic that we have, like social like structure of our society, right? Like we don't really take into account like how much the government is actually responsible for. But when you look around and you see why everything is fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Look no further than stories like this, bro. This lady for 20 years had the identity of someone who was dead. Okay. Yeah. She got into the Ohio State University with the ID of a dead person, bro. Are you shitting me?
That, not a dead adult that has like, maybe it's like 28, 35. We're talking about an infant.
And this lady is 49, bro. 49. Okay. Like it's beyond the pale. She even applied for a PPP loan. Who's responsible for this shit? Who is responsible for this?
Just let you know, they don't be checking for nothing.
For nothing. Okay. I'm like, yo, hear me out here, dog. Like, I'm being dead ass when I say this. I feel like God try to tell me every day, like, Raph, you smart enough to get away with it, dog.
Stop it. Oh my goodness. Really God ain't telling you that.
You really could. Like every day, like dead ass, every day we get a story about somebody that either went too far, did too much shit. Like she done too much. Like you had a job as a flight attendant. What's up? Like, what's the deal? Did niggas look up one day and saw that your record said that you were supposed to be 22 and you look 49? That's the reason why you had to keep it moving around. Like, I don't understand. Like, what's the problem here? And again, she applied for $1.5 million PPP loan and got it. Bro, are you dead ass? Do you realize that like she could have fled to a country where you don't get extradition?
No, you beat me to it. That's what I'm saying. At that point, she could have flew to a country with no extradition laws, and that money would have took her so far.
And lived it the fuck up.
Living her best life.
Oh my God.
Why would you stay here? You had the passport.
Right.
Bye.
This is my real fucking irk, man. Are you shitting me? Okay. All right.
Could have been living best life, sitting up on the beach somewhere, just chilling.
Let's pull this next one up here. This one's just hilarious to me. This just says, this is my husband's contact in my phone. It says Lord. Her husband's name in her phone, y'all, is Lord. Mm-hmm. I'm showing you this because I want to share some tips with the wives. Sometimes you need to do a little extra things to remind yourself to stay in biblical order. Okay. My husband's name in my phone is Lord. This is to remind me whenever he calls me, that's who he is to me. He's my Lord. God gave him lordship over me. He's to love, protect, and care for me. And I am to honor, respect, love, and submit to him. Drop one. That's all for this young lady right here, boy. Yo. Hey, she need to give a master class on how to be a wife, my nigga. Okay. Go ahead, drop one time for my shawty right here. Yo, she could teach y'all a little bit out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all fucked up here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get it together. She out here like, yo, this is my Lord. You know what I'm saying? This is who I submit to. And you know what I'm saying? I can get down with that kind of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all want somebody who loves and protects for us, right? So if you got to call a nigga your Lord to be able to get that shit, you know, sometimes it's just the route you got to take.
It's what you got to take.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at Ash's face.
See, look. See, that's why she's struggling now. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to submit.
She's not ready to submit.
She ain't ready to call her man her Lord. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you struggling now. You know what I'm saying? Get it together, sis. God damn it. All right.
Hey, nigga, I am going to struggle because I'll be damned.
What you mean?
I'll be damned. I'm going to call any motherfucker Lord.
Look, goddamn it, okay? If this is what it takes to get the kind of love and marriage that you want, you know what I'm saying? Then by all means, you know, go ahead and do that shit.
Everybody got to sacrifice.
But in all seriousness, I mean, this seems like an oversimplification. I'm sure it's not exactly the way that she's saying it. And that's the problem when you post shit like this, because a lot of y'all who are triggered, you know what I'm saying? Looking at you, Ashley. A lot of y'all that are triggered. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, really, right? Because I'm going to take it back here for a second. Although he's passed away, according to the great late Kevin Samuels. The thing is like there is a hierarchy in the marriage where the man is supposed to be the head of the house, right? And so if he is worthy of respect, and in which case then he is deserving of that shit. And so again, I don't know if Lord, this seems like some goofy shit, to be honest with you. But again, I'm saying if that is the process and the way that she thinks about it, right? Like she's probably not exactly worshiping the ground this motherfucker walks on, you know what I'm saying? Or literally thinks of him like as the Lord over her life. But from a biblical text, right? Like if you believe, you know what I'm saying, in the text, in the scripture, then that's the way that she sees her husband, right? She sees him as, you know what I'm saying,
this is my God ordained husband.
Yeah, right. So this is the person God gave to me. So, you know what I'm saying, the Lord over my life. So in which case, you know, just in context of what that word means, you know, not so much that, this is my God. You know what I'm saying?
That's who I'm worshiping.
That's who I'm worshiping. Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay. Again. So the problem is like people see this shit and they'll get fucking triggered because they don't have nobody that fucking love them. And this woman's probably happy than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And in which case that
bothers probably living her best life. Yeah.
Exactly. And that bothers people because, you know, bitter people hate to see people happy, especially if their lane that they're in doesn't match the one that they're trying to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do that. All right. Well, yeah. Well, you're also bitter and unhappy. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's different strokes for different folks. But yeah. We already know. Well, I don't even want Cuz' opinion on this shit. I already know it's some goofy.
Okay. Yes. Look, I need you to have that mute button on standby at all
just
times.
In case.
When he starts saying some foolish ass shit, mute.
Because that's why I'm gonna be like, I am her God, nigga. Oh, no,
exactly.
I gotta go ahead and turn this shit off. But no, I'm being dead ass. Like if again, I always see past like the shit that's on the paper, and I'm saying, this is the way y'all are going to read it, but that's not the way that she's probably trying to say it. And a lot of times people don't really portray exactly what it is that they're trying to say. And so essentially all she's saying is that like, according to the Bible, this is the way that I see him. That don't mean that like she's literally worshiping the ground and scrubbing this nigga feet every fucking night. But again, this is how she reveres her husband as. So in which case, you know, that's different strokes for different folks. Okay. Yeah. All right. My favorite one here real quick. Let's go ahead and get into this cap of the week, man. Cause I feel like this has got to be capped. This shit comes by way of the Choosing Beggars subreddit. It says, I need a couple new babysitters for my daughter. The shifts will be split into 3 days each. The times will be from 12 p.m. to 11:15-ish p.m. Monday through Wednesday and Thursday through Saturday. The pay is $15 a day. $45 a week and $90 bi-weekly, as I get paid bi-weekly. This is due to the rising cost of gas lately. Please private message me if you are interested. I have a very sweet 6-year-old daughter who loves to be active as much as possible. She does take medication twice a day, every day. She takes it by herself in the mornings, and the babysitter will be required to give her her night medicine on time every night to keep her routine. Must have a working phone to contact me or my boyfriend, who is basically her dad at all times. You will meet us both in person for an interview at our home in Williard. The babysitter will watch her while my boyfriend and I go to work. If need be, one of us can take the sitter home after we get off work. We need these new babysitters as soon as absolutely possible. Must have at least 2 recent references that I can contact for verification purposes.
$15 a day?
Now, had that shit just said
$25 a week?
Had that shit just said $15 a day, and then, you know what I'm saying, I would have thought it was a typo. Maybe she meant $150 a day. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought maybe that's a typo. But she said $45 a week. She definitely didn't miss.
And then included $90 bi-weekly. Like, nigga, what?
She definitely didn't miss a zero there. And then she didn't miss a zero on the $900 bi-weekly. You know what I'm saying? You ain't making that mistake 3 times. You might make it once, but you ain't making it 3 times. This got to be cap, right? Like, you realize it's like a little over $1 a day? I mean, $1 an hour?
There's no way.
There just ain't no fucking way. You can't be serious.
There's no way.
The only shred that this shit is even remotely like real is if like this shit is like translated from like some third world country or some shit, right? Where they actually do make like $5 a day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is like some rich benefactor that's like trying to get like a nanny for, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I'm sure that they wouldn't be working from 12 p.m. to 11:15 p.m. That don't seem like working hours for the rich and the elite. So in which case, I'm just going to assume this is cap, bro. Like, there's just no other way around it. Like, there's no way you're trying to ask somebody to work for $15 a day.
I like how they put the 11:15-ish.
Ish. Right. Ish.
Yeah.
Nigga. She said from 12 p.m. to 11:15 p.m. So the whole fucking day?
The whole fucking day.
Well, all day you will pay me $15.
All night, yo.
Are you shitting me? Thursday through Saturday?
My gas halfway anymore. Like,
nigga, halfway? What? $15 is barely getting you a quarter of a tank now. Exactly. Like dead ass. Like, what you mean halfway? Nigga, if it got me to a third of a tank, I'd be jumping for joy right now. That motherfucker ain't even getting to a third of a tank. My motherfucking needle, that motherfucking thing say over $60 every time I go fill up now. All right. I want to get back to a world where we're no longer like doing goofy shit and like cloud chasing and shit like that. Yeah. All right. So one day we'll hope.
One day.
Okay. This is one cuz wanted to talk about. It says, so disturbing. Family sues Houston hospital for giving 4-year-old an unintentional vasectomy during surgery. A Houston family is suing a Texas Children's Hospital after a 4-year-old was given an unintentional vasectomy during the surgery procedure. According to Fox 11 LA, an attorney, Randy Sorrells, represents the family. He says the child was supposed to have surgery for a hernia in the groin area and was also given a vasectomy. So for those of you that don't know, a very common thing that happens with children, especially young boys, is that the testicle will get stuck up there. You know what I'm saying? They have to go in and surgically actually pull the testicle down because it like never drops. So I'm pretty sure this is the surgery that he was probably having done to him. Sorrell stated, you expect things to happen in life, but not unnecessarily at the hands of a surgeon who simply cut the wrong piece of anatomy. The surgery, we think, cut accidentally the vas deferens, one of the tubes that carries reproductive semen in it. It could, can't read the rest of it. You know, I know cuz I wanted to talk about this, but to be honest with you, shit like this happens all the time though. I mean, to be truthful, remember, motherfucker, they took one motherfucker's whole leg. They took the wrong fucking leg off the boy. You know what I mean? That's fucked up, but I mean, they took the wrong fucking leg, dog.
Like, I would rather them make the mistake and gave my son a vasectomy than amputated a whole ass leg. Like,
at least the wrong leg, right? Because again, the problem is the other one has to come off too. Yeah. So now you got no legs.
No legs whatsoever. Oh my goodness.
And not to take away from this story, but again, right? As the surgeon that just took off the wrong fucking leg, how do you, I'm just trying to imagine being the surgeon when you realize you took off the wrong leg. Okay. Like you just amputated the wrong leg off of the patient. And now you about to have a patient that's going to have no legs because you fucked up, right? Like, to me, it's like, I don't think I could come back from that, man. I don't think I can come back from this. Like, this right here, I could come back from. Yeah, I fucked up, but child ain't losing his life. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I get it. Malpractice insurance, shit's gonna go sky high. But this is don't get me wrong, this is a shit happens. You can't go shit happens when you take a leg though. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to put this into context. Okay. And then
you know how mad one has to be or would be if a nigga actually came up to me talking about shit happens. Nigga, shit just don't happen. You took my leg that was supposed to be taken.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just can't be all like, my bad, bro. You can't say that. Like, don't get me wrong. This child here, they only cut one, right? So he only got vasectomized on like one side. One of the tubes that carries reproductive semen. So he's still got a 50-50 shot.
What is that, 2 tubes?
Huh? We do, right?
Wait a minute, hold on.
I don't know, we got 2 testicles.
I thought we only had 1 tube.
Oh shit, what?
We got 2 balls, but we got 1 tube.
Oh shit. Because he put one of the tubes that carries reproductive semen. So one of the means typically to me, you got 2. I don't know. Don't let me lie to you, because I don't really want to let them niggas down there. I'll start looking into the anatomy of that shit hardcore once I decide to go and take that plunge. Because, I'm just scared to get down when the motherfuckers go down there and cut my shit. And here's Exhibit A. Okay, that's the why. I don't really want nobody down there.
They have 2.
Cutting my shit. We have 2?
They have 2.
Yeah, so I'm saying, right? So... Like, this is, so that's why I'm trying to say, like this is shit happens. I know it's fucked up, but like things like this can occur.
Yeah.
Now on the flip side of that, you take a nigga's wrong leg and you really can't, my bad, bro. Like, you can't say that. Like, this doctor's going to go sit before a board of medical reviewers, and he's going to, basically say, look, here's the thing. I read the chart like this, I can't imagine what the doctor went through when he had to explain to, a board of, medical professionals how he took the wrong fucking leg. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's a bad rep too. You know how hard it's going to be for him to perform any more surgeries on anybody? Oh, bro, they took that man's license. They took his license, bro. Like, no, bro. It's an unrecoverable professional act. Right now. Oh, man. That's what we're going to refer to that as. You ever seen Tiger King where he was all like, I'm never going to be able to financially recover from this? That was his moment. It was that doctor's moment. He was all like, I'm never going to be able to professionally recover from this. Okay. He was fucked. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this story from Reddit. Sis, you posted this. Let's go ahead and read this here. It says, my partner comes to me to vent or ask for advice. He often complains about how other people are wrong or were the offenders, but it's actually usually him. I feel awkward letting him vent himself into thinking he is right, but showing him he is wrong just makes things worse. As an example, he has been pranking his friend lately by signing his friend up for weird website subscriptions. His friend has repeatedly told him to stop. That is his work email, and it disrupts his ability to work / reply to client emails. My boyfriend did it again, so his friend blocked him. My boyfriend is complaining that his friend is the bad one and can't take a joke. It's actually demanding his friend apologize when really my boyfriend is the one who can't respect boundaries. Or another time, my boyfriend ordered a new dish at a restaurant. He didn't read the description and became upset that it had beans. He complained to his family the next day about how bad the restaurant was and how incompetent the waiter was. His family told him to leave a negative review. The whole time, I know he just didn't read the menu.
This dude's childish.
Yeah,
very, very childish.
Childish, and he's an ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the audacity that you want to be mad at your friend for blocking you because you fucking up his shit at work.
And the question from this subreddit is, how do you support your partner when they are the one who is wrong? Support? Yeah. This motherfucker don't need no support. He need an ass whooping.
You need to tell him that his ass is wrong.
Like, there's nothing to support this nigga about. This nigga got fucking problems. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it always amazes me because there are those people.
Said, what are you doing with this guy?
Like dead ass. like what's going on here? Like, but it's people out here that are like that like don't understand that like not everything is fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so them people really don't change until somebody like, hits them in the mouth or something.
Shit.
Like deck they fucking ass. Cause it's like, bro, I done told you 100 times to stop. You know what I'm saying? And usually it take a friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you done irked my last nerve for the last time, bro. Like I done told you to chill. But people like this, they usually wind up changing because they typically start alienating almost everybody in their life. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand, like, motherfucker, if I tell you this is my work email, why would you even have started doing that shit to begin with?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. So, some people play
because
too
you
much.
Can't play around when it comes to work. Like, I would be pissed. Like, I know we all joke and stuff, but that even comes to y'all. If either one of y'all started sending me shit on my work email, I'm telling like, yo, you gotta stop. And like, what the fuck? Like,
the fuck?
This is work.
They don't think I'm signing up and using my work email for shit, bro. Like, why are you doing this goofy shit?
Exactly.
Like, it's tied to a network server, bro. Like, everybody all my uppers can see this shit.
Exactly.
But also, you talking about this restaurant situation. Yeah, dude is clearly a dick, bro. I mean, like, you just gotta like leave this motherfucker. He probably ain't never gonna change. Okay, obnoxious. That's the word I would use for someone like this. This person is definitely an obnoxious individual.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into this last one here. Over the weekend? Was it over the weekend? I think I saw it Friday. So DJ Akademiks is in hot water because he said, speaking about intimacy with young women sparks reaction. There's not much difference between a 20 or a 17-year-old. Says social media is currently in an uproar due to audio circulating of DJ Akademiks speaking on being intimate with women of a certain age. No stranger to controversy, DJ Akademiks is at the center of it once again, who circulated of him speaking about sleeping with women who are underage, specifically saying there's not much difference between a 20 and a 17-year-old. In the full audio, Akademiks further explains his theory regarding having sex with young women and also those who are under the age of 18. I'm going to go ahead and play this audio real quick and then we'll come back and discuss it.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as the chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's going to get this dick.
Okay.
Yes.
So
vulgar.
Yeah, vulgar. And also, here's my issue for sure, right? Obviously, I don't care for niggas preying on younger women. That's, to me, honestly, some uncool shit. But, if obviously they're 18 years or older, I mean, teach his own, my nigga. But that shit rolled off his tongue way too easily. Like, I feel like he wasn't walked into that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
way too easily.
For example, somebody that's walked into a question where they give an answer that niggas may not agree with, someone is being like, all right, bro, so what if she got a college ID and she's 17? Well, she's in college, so I would have thought she was 18, you know what I'm saying? Like, I how am I supposed to know she's 17 or not? I'm not running around colleges looking for ages, right? Like, that's somebody who's walked into a question and, like, walked into the answer that they give. Like, he just let that shit roll off the tongue. So to me, it just seemed like he wouldn't mind fucking a 16 or 15-year-old. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but he said that shit way too easily, dog.
Way too easily. And the scary thing is you actually have 15, 16-year-olds that has college ID because they take college courses in high school.
Yeah, that's true.
And to go to those college courses, because we did it when we was in high school, they gave you the, college ID. Yeah. So that alone would suffice for him. So yeah, he absolutely probably will fuck a 15, 16-year-old.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, like, he that shit rolled off way too fucking easily. He just said that shit like, yo, it is what it is, my nigga. Like, and again, like, it's something that doesn't get thought about all the time until shit like this happens. But, like, this is the reason as to why, like, Bill Cosby's caught up in the shit that he's in, or Kelly's caught up in the shit that they're in. Like, it be niggas like this that be, having these conversations. Like, now these niggas is stupid and putting these conversations on podcasts. But before, these were just conversations that niggas was having, like, when they got together and shit and was kicking it at the crib and shit. Like, this is him, right? And so you're the homeboy that, that shit sound weird, but you don't really know how to interpret it. Well, now we know, nigga. Like, every day we find out that, like, it's niggas out here that be preying on, like, young girls and shit. And so in which case, like, here we have a perfect example of that. And like I said, I'm not tripping on anybody and, a preference, if you like younger women, college level girls or women or whatever, that's you, what I'm saying? But he's saying, if you really think about it, it's him trying to justify his actions. And that is where I'm like, all right, this nigga a child predator. And he probably really just trying to cover the bases. So in which case, hopefully this, I don't know. I don't care for DJ Akademiks. I don't listen to none of his pods or his interviews. So in which case he could get canceled. I could care. But this, I'm truly interested to see how this shit plays his career, because he always in some shit for either reporting some shit that ain't real or saying some shit too fucking early and shit. And so here we go.
I don't even really know who he is, honestly.
He was, to be honest,
like he was on $1 Million Worth of Game a couple of episodes ago, and that was kind of one of the first times I heard about him. And he do be in a lot of controversy. They were talking about it on the podcast. I was like, damn. Yeah,
he be getting the shit all the time, bro. And he's popular. He's popular for two things. One, he came up during the Twitter era when Twitter was first popping off, and he was very popular on there. And then he started a pod, and then he was really big for Chicago already had a music scene, but he was really he was the main one, kind of reporting on the Chirac shit. You know what I'm saying? The artists and what that was like, and the violence and everything that they were dealing with in Chicago. He was kind of the person that made that those storylines mainstream. So he's kind of popular for that. But next to that, I mean, really, he is a corny ass nigga though. He's unfortunately, right? He that dude that he made it. But in reality, he kind of corny. You know what I'm saying? He the friend at the party that most women ain't checking for, but he can bag some bad bitches because he hang with cool niggas. You know what I'm saying? If I had to put his personality into perspective. So it doesn't shock me also that he's on here justifying why he would be okay with fucking a 17-year-old. Just to put that shit into perspective. He ain't really got a shit ton of options, if you get what I'm saying. Although I don't know, because with clout and fame and all the shit today, I mean, these women just be lining up to fuck any nigga. So
and it's so funny you're about to say that. Even him saying what he just said, I'm pretty sure it still ain't gonna stop no female from fucking around with him.
Yeah, because I mean, he got a little clout.
Well, yeah, it's messed up what he said, but okay, yeah,
so,
okay, but.
And that's why, it's another thing. It's all nigga, why are you saying this? Because clout is a motherfucker now. But also, to Cuz's point, I don't know if he can walk in a bar and niggas would know who he is. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
He might have to take off his hat or some shit, or show his Instagram following to be able to get into the club. T.I. pull up to the club, he ain't standing in no line. This nigga probably would be told to get back in line, but he got to show his Instagram followers, show pictures with Gilly and them to be able to get in real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's a very niche market of people that actually know this nigga. I don't know if he is on that type of level. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Well, that's all the foolishness we have for y'all this week, man. I feel like there was another one that I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, we should have brought up fake Drake talking to another fake Drake. This certified goofball. Because it's a hater. Because it's a hater. Because these niggas be out here getting famous for no reason.
For no reason.
Just for looking like a nigga. Think about where we, to Cuz's point, think about where we got. Think about where we got into in society. Niggas are becoming famous for looking like another nigga.
Like somebody else,
I mean, come on, dog. This nigga's now a celebrity because he looks like Drake. Ain't that some shit?
That's crazy. I didn't think about it like that.
It's a wild.
It makes it even worse.
It's
it makes it worse.
Okay, all right. Okay, my final question before we get off, because this is a sport question, sis. So you probably ain't got. I know you don't have input. All right, cuz so Steph Curry won Finals MVP, 4th championship. Does that catapult him into the top 10 all time?
I think so.
I think so, man. It has to.
I think so.
Especially with the way he revolutionized the game. Because to be honest with you,
that to me is what makes it, because he revolutionized the game.
I mean, bro, this nigga is going to obliterate the 3-point shooting record. Who knows if anyone will ever get close again? You know what I'm saying? So I think he catapults to the top 10. So in which case,
I think over KD.
KD ain't even. I don't think KD in the top 15 though. I don't think. I think he had the potential, but I don't think he's even in the top 15. Top 20 probably, but not top 15. But yeah, I think Curry has to come into the top 10. In which case, the person I'm probably kicking out of the top 10 to put Steph Curry in is Bill Russell. I know he got like 11 championships, but
them
stats don't add up, bro. Them stats don't add up, bro, for the championships that he got. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. People put way too much respect on the championships, dog. And I'm saying Bill Russell wasn't even the best player in the league when he was playing. So it's like, why we got him in the top 10? You know, like, right. Bill Russell always been number 10. I've always had him just at 10 whenever we do like a list between homies and shit, just because he got 11 championships, but he got to go. Like, Steph Curry has finally done enough and changed the game to a point to where Bill Russell can come out now. Okay. All right. Okay.
Do you think, hold on, real quick. All right. Just, like, your top 4 NBA players of all time. I'll give you mine real quick. LeBron, Michael, Magic, Kareem.
My top 4 are Michael, LeBron, Hakeem, The Dream, and then Magic.
And then Magic. Okay, at least you got Magic in there.
And then Larry Bird.
I feel like Kareem can be like anywhere within the top 10. He can kind of fall. Yeah. Well, I mean, not number 10. It would be probably anywhere between that like 4 spot and that 8 spot.
I mean, Kareem is definitely in the top 5 because again, he had an unstoppable move, and he had like 1,000 MVPs and he won at every level, like every fucking level. So, but also it's because he was like taller than everybody else could do a hook shot. Right. That shit. So again, I don't be trying to take nothing away from nobody, but he literally had an unstoppable move. Like, unless you just literally pushed him out the paint, he was going to score on every, but he mastered that shit. So in which case I can't take anything away from him. But I put Hakeem in the top 4 and number 3 because really I was Michael. I had Michael and Hakeem until LeBron won that 3rd championship with. Oh yeah, Hakeem up there. Listen to me. In the 93-94 season, Hakeem Olajuwon was the Finals MVP, regular season MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, First Team All NBA, First Team All Defense, and he was 3rd in scoring, bro. Niggas really be sleeping on how fucking good Hakeem was, dog. And he is the league leader in blocks by far. I think, well, actually, I don't know. I think the Dikembe Mutombo might have passed him up. Don't question me on that. But actually, no, I don't think so. I think like the Dream is like crushing everybody like by a mile. Mm-hmm. Like what Steph is going to do with, you know what I'm saying, like 3-pointers, that's where like the Dream is with blocking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So niggas be sleep. But, and it ain't just because I'm a Rockets fan. Like if you go look, dog, like, the Dream smoking everybody, but he's a big, right? So bigs don't like Michael Jordan changed the game. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So in which case, but that's my top 4. Okay, I respect that. Maybe Larry Bird over Kareem. I have a debate for that. But you know, that's a conversation for another day. All right. Okay, sis, you can come back. All right. That's it though, everybody.
I knew anything that you talked about.
Oh no, we know. We know. You don't have to pretend, sis. Yes, okay. It's okay. All right, y'all. That's it. That's everything that we have. Again, make sure you like, subscribe. You can reach out to us at podpage.com/stopthefoolishness. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. It's your boy, Imperator Rose. And
it's your girl Ash.
It's that dude Code Theory. We out.